Hey everyone, my name is Shelly Bowe, and I realize it's late right now for many people, including myself. However, I have been wanting to do this for quite some time. There is a topic that is very near and dear to my heart because I see so many people that are struggling. And frankly, I just don't want to see people struggling anymore. So I'm going to take this live on Facebook at the risk of knowing that a lot of people are tucking kids into bed and going to sleep right now. And at the same time, I think it's just super, super important that we would cover this topic. So again, my name is Shelly Bowe. I have about 23 years plus in the industry of health and wellness. And I decided I needed to spend a little bit of time with everyone talking about what's going on in the world right now with the pain in our bodies and the pain in our guts and the pain in our heads. So 23 years working in the world of health and wellness, you come across a lot of things. And one of those things is, anxiety, depression, gut health, whether it be constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome. But in the midst of all of that, what people don't even bring up is the fact that they're struggling with severe headaches, head pain, migraines, head discomfort. It's almost like we've learned to live with it, myself included. Just growing up and being that kind of person that as soon as I would start thinking about things, I would get these terrible knots that would build up in my shoulders. And I just took it as this is the way it is. So what do? You take an NSAID, like an ibuprofen, or you take a Tylenol, you take something for pain. And as people continue to advance through that, they take stronger things and prescriptions and whatever it might be. So my company with Nutrimetrics worked hard behind the scenes on this very subject because, frankly, it's become an epidemic. People are in so much pain, and there is so many people out there suffering from migraines and headaches and just overall tension headaches. So we created a product called by Migra. And I think one of the things that's come to my attention is a lot of people would love to have something that perhaps didn't rip their guts apart, didn't cause a ton of issue. They just frankly don't understand that something natural could actually give them the relief they're looking for. And the reason is because they're used to taking non-steroidal drugs or prescription painkillers. And I get it. They're right at your fingertips. Oftentimes they're super cheap. You can just buy them over the counter. If you've gone to the length of getting a prescription for this, you're used to that prescription. Your insurance is covering part of that. I look at a whole different side of this, and I see this from a very different point of view because I see what's happening on the inside. That's my job. That's what I do. I look at what the long-term effects are of using these either non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs or using these prescription drugs. So I'm going to say this to you tonight in hopes that you take it well and receive it well, and please don't be offended. You might think it's a cheap way to get by now, but obviously you haven't really looked into the long-term side effects of what these drugs might be doing to your body. And I will say this out loud tonight to you. You probably have not priced a funeral if you think buying these drugs now is cheap. So let's just put this piece behind us and have a conversation about what's out there. There are a lot of pain medications, right? This is not up for negotiation. There's a lot of pain medications. People are taking pain medications for just about anything and everything. And we're obviously seeing a horrific epidemic of painkiller use out there in our young people, which is leading to stronger painkillers, which is leading to things that are not over the counter, that are not prescription, that are not legal, right? So how do we stop this epidemic? Because people legitimately are in pain. I understand that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get rid of the pain, but tonight I want to entertain the thought that what if there was something that didn't have adverse or side effects, that didn't leach good vitamins and minerals from your body, but it still helped you? So let's take a look at some of the side effects of taking painkillers. Gastrointestinal is always number one. I say it rips your guts apart because it really does rip your guts apart. So gastroduodenal ulcers, bleeding, proliferation, dyspepsia. We have all of these. In fact, guys, you know that your gut hurts oftentimes when you take them. You can't take them on an empty stomach. Why? Because they're damaging the lining of your gut and your stomach. And most of you who have heard me speak understand full well that it is vital that we take care of our gut. Our gut is our immune system. 95% of our serotonin is produced in the gut. This is the hormone that helps us feel happy and peaceful and filled with joy. Dopamine, 50% is produced in the gut. Is it any wonder that people who are on pain medications end up on antidepressants or anti-anxiety medications? Is it any wonder? It's not, because the vagus nerve has a direct connection between the brain and the stomach, which is really your second brain. Cardiovascular adverse effects. Did anybody think to look into possibly how their painkillers might be affecting their heart? Edema, hypertension, congestive heart failure, myocardial infarction, stroke, and thrombotic events. Had anybody looked into the fact that pain medications could be causing some of what you think is a piece of natural aging? But is it? Or is it a side effect? Guys, nephrotoxicity, taking a look at electrolyte balance, sodium retention, edema, again. Guys, I think so often we're not taking this seriously enough. We just think everybody else is doing it. My doctor prescribed it. I can buy it right at Walmart. How bad can it be? You're looking at the list right now. Nephrotic syndrome, acute interstitial nephritis, renal papillary necrosis, chronic kidney disease, chronic kidney disease. Guys, you get one shot with your liver, your kidney, your heart, your spleen, your gallbladder. You've got one of each. Why not give your organs the best chance they have at surviving your entire life without becoming toxic and without failing you? We're not going to do it if we keep plugging our body with these things. Just take a look at just simply things like ibuprofen and all the other things that you saw on the list. Bleeding risk, kidney problems. You think, oh, I'll just take this for pain. Oh, I have a headache right now, I'll take this. You're not thinking about your life in the future. And I understand that. Tonight, I want to wake you up a little bit. Think about what you're doing now and think about the ramifications and the consequence of what you're going to face later. I live my entire life in a preventative state. I sleep well. I eat well. I meditate daily. I exercise daily. I take good supplementation. I listen to prayer and meditation on a daily basis. I read goals. I listen to positive podcasts and webinars. Why do I do all of these things? Because it takes a very strong, holistic approach to be a healthy human. I don't want stomach ulcers. I don't want to load my body with pain medications. I don't want hypertension or stroke or bleeding or kidney problems. So I'm going to do the right things, and I'm asking you tonight to do the right thing. There are a lot of drugs that are gobbling up the vitamins in your body. Do you even understand that antacids, antibiotics, antidepressants, anti-diabetic drugs, anti-inflammatories, blood pressure lowering drugs, cholesterol lowering drugs? Screenshot this moment for yourself, because this is an important point. You need to understand hormone replacement, oral contraceptives, tranquilizers. They're all leaching your folic acid, your vitamin D, many of your vitamin Bs, which support you in stress, irritability, energy, focus, all of those things that you need. B vitamins deplete so quickly that we need to replete them often. Vitamin C, vitamin D, folic acid, calcium, magnesium, selenium, zinc, all depleted from your body from taking anti-inflammatory drugs. And you think nothing of it because it's quick and it's easy and everybody does it. My proposal to you tonight is to just hear me out. 80% of the population by survey respond they'd benefit from a product that would help with head discomfort. According to research, 1 in 4 American households have somebody who's looking for support with their head pain. Migra is our natural holistic solution for you. We came out with this product in response to you to support your body. Now, one of the things that was very instrumental in supporting my thought process, so wanting to do this for you tonight, was I was having a conversation with my mom, who many of you know. My mom has been going through some health challenges, but she had ordered in several of these Migra products. And she said, Shelly, I know so many people that are in pain. They have the stress in their neck and their shoulders and their back, and they're getting headaches. I want to be able to help these people. So she ordered quite a few of these in. And I said, Mom, it's time for us to educate people on this. So this really instigated my thought process in putting this together for you tonight. And I understand it's late, and I understand you need your sleep. And I am recording this so I can share it with you later. But hear me when I say this. The daily activities like reading and exercise and sleep are all affected. Blood flow to the head and the neck is a major issue. And it's part of the reason why you're having the side effects that you are. In those people with head discomfort, it is an epic battle. It's a battle between sufficient blood flow to their head and their neck, and a battle between their diet and the environment and their body positioning. We live very sedentary lives. We're sitting in a chair oftentimes. We're not moving our mass. The blood flow is not happening. And we end up thinking ourselves into pain. So what can we do? Think about how you feel throughout the day. Think about what you're doing to support your body through that process. And think about the fact that what if what you're doing right now is going to cause you to not have longevity, to not be able to enjoy the things later in life? What if we had a solution to the back pain, to the head pain, to the road rage? So many of you, you're so stressed and you hurt and you're taking it out on other people. How about those of you that are sitting in front of a computer and lights and things like that on a daily basis? How about you? How about the pain that you feel? Your eyes, your face, your neck, your shoulders, your back, right? What if we could help you? The solution is not just dumping more pills down your throat. The solution is finding peace and rest, to take care of yourself, get massages. The solution is not dumping down a bunch of caffeine and trying to get through your day. We've developed a head comfort product with you in mind. It's called Migra. Migra helps reduce stress. It helps to support this with healthy food and obviously reducing your alcohol intake. Be aware of when you're having hormonal or seasonal changes, because oftentimes this will affect you or be a trigger. Perhaps you need to reduce the caffeine or introduce it gradually to see if this is having an effect. And obviously, make sure you're getting 90-second increments, 90-minute increments of sleep. You need to cycle through a sleep cycle in full. Best if you can do 4 cycles in a night. Each cycle is 90 minutes. I know some of you are saying, are you crazy? And I know some of you are in a season where it's not probably possible. I'm just saying, if you're concerned about longevity, about your health, about what your life is going to be in the future, about being around for your kids and grandkids, then think now in the present moment. What can I be doing? What can I be doing to prevent what might come later? I don't want you guys going into kidney failure. I don't want you having cardiovascular disease. I don't want you being filled with anxiety and depression and anger and rage. I want you to be comfortable, but I want you to do it more holistically. That's what I'm proposing to you tonight. Migra is a blend of butterbur and fever fuel. These are both well regarded in clinical studies to support head comfort. Magnesium and riboflavin, which is B2. They're both indispensable for blood vessel health. They're both responsive to stress. This is proven, scientifically, clinically evidenced, thoughtfully proven to work. Magnesium, butterbur, and feverfew together are what we decided to put together to combine and make you a holistic product to support your head discomfort. Guys, you can't just keep pouring prescription drugs, prescription painkillers, and NSAIDs down your throat. You could, but you're going to pay for it later. Riboflavin promotes normal blood formation, proper nervous system function. When you think about B vitamins, think about neurological function, think about stress, think about irritability, think about nervous system and normal function. All B vitamins. Riboflavin is just one of them. It's going to protect the mitochondria of your cell. Guys, there's so much science that goes into this. And I know when you look at a product, you think, they're just trying to sell me that. Listen, this product is normally only $35 for a month's supply anyway if you took it every day. My mom and I are offering this at $25 right now. Why? Because we want it in your hands. We're willing to lose money on it because we want you to see the result of what this product can do for you. Guys, there's so many studies to support this. Magnesium, Aquamin, trademarked Aquamin from the red marine algae, the best source of magnesium to support the body in feeling a level of calmness, peace, relaxation, so you can get good sleep. Guys, this is one of the most important things that people are learning and utilizing is magnesium because it also supports good, normal electrolyte function throughout the body. Butterbur. This is an herb and it supports head comfort. It contains a plant chemical called pitacin. Pitacin may support healthy reactions to internal and external triggers. Butterbur and feverfew combined are so powerful. Herbal formulations that work on a therapeutic level. The feverfew is going to provide a broad spectrum of beneficial phytochemicals, plant-based chemicals, including parthenolides. They support your normal blood flow and your physical response to muscle contraction. Think about when a female is going through her menstrual cycle. Oftentimes, I recommend the B vitamins with calcium and magnesium to support the normal relaxation and contraction of the muscle system. This product is going to do that and support that system for you. The product is backed by science. We have the studies to prove it. We know this product will help support proper circulation to the brain, to the head, to the neck. It's going to support proper blood vessel dilation, which is going to support healthy blood flow. This combination works to support the function of your hormone balance, like serotonin, like dopamine, and helping again with that vagus nerve connection between brain 1 and brain 2. Migra is what it's called. My mom, Kathy Dici, probably invited many of you to take a look at this. If you're listening to this, reach out to her. She's ready and willing to help you. Even in the midst of her own health challenges, she still wants to help you. I myself think this is a product that could change the entire world and impact the industry of supporting people as they start to age and realize the consequence of what they're facing because of what they did when they were younger. So please, if you have any of these issues, please reach out to us. Please don't be afraid to try it. Just give it a try, guys. What have you got to lose? My name is Shelley Bowe. I'm a nutraceutical consultant. I'm a product specialist. I have 23 years in the world of holistic medicine and nutrition. I believe the more we can support the body with things that synergistically work and comprehensively support the body's functions naturally, holistically, the better we're going to be as we move into our future. Thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it.